This is where caching comes into play. Caching allows you to store frequently accessed data in a way that can be retrieved much faster than querying the database each time. In AWS, you have options like ElastiCache, which supports both Redis and Memcached. Redis is great for complex data types and offers features like persistence, while Memcached is simpler and focuses on speed. Think of caching like having a quick access drawer in your kitchen for your most used utensils, instead of searching through all your kitchen cabinets every time you need a spoon. In summary, using caching effectively with ElastiCache can help you handle high traffic while keeping your database load manageable. ElastiCache is a fully managed in-memory caching service that helps reduce latency significantly. This means that it can speed up data retrieval, making applications run faster and more efficiently. One of the key components of ElastiCache is Memcached. Memcached is a simple key-value store that is designed for high performance and can scale horizontally. This means that as your needs grow, you can add more servers to handle the increased load. However, it's important to note that Memcached does not support data persistence or complex data structures. In simpler terms, if you think of Memcached like a quick access drawer where you can store frequently used items, it's great for speed, but once you close that drawer, you might lose anything that wasn't saved elsewhere. In summary, ElastiCache and Memcached work together to enhance application performance by providing fast access to data, but they have limitations when it comes to data storage and complexity. In addition to its data structures, Redis provides various persistence options. This means that even if the system goes down, your data can be saved and restored. It also supports replication, which helps in creating copies of your data across different servers. This is crucial for ensuring that your application remains available, even if one server fails. With multi-AZ support, Redis can maintain high availability, meaning your application can continue running smoothly without interruptions. To visualize this, think of Redis as a layer on top of services like EC2, DynamoDB, or RDS, where an ElastiCache cluster is deployed to enhance performance. In summary, Redis combines advanced features with high availability, making it a robust choice for modern applications. When an application receives a request, it first checks the cache. If the data is found in the cache, we call this a cache hit, and the application can respond quickly without needing to access the database. However, if the data is not in the cache, known as a cache miss, the application will query the database to retrieve the required information. After fetching the data, it updates the cache so that future requests can be served faster. In our lab, we will set up a Redis cluster and a Memcached cluster using ElastiCache. To simulate real-world usage, we will generate read and write loads using Lambda functions or EC2 instances. This will help us understand how caching can improve application performance. In summary, caching helps speed up data retrieval by storing frequently accessed information, and in our lab, we will explore this by setting up clusters and simulating loads. First, it's crucial to compare latency metrics with throughput. Latency refers to the time it takes to retrieve data, while throughput measures how much data can be processed in a given time. By monitoring these metrics, we can better understand the performance of our caching systems. Additionally, we will validate Redis by testing its complex data types and persistence features. This means we'll check how well Redis handles different kinds of data and how it saves that data over time. On the other hand, we will verify Memcached simple caching behavior, which is more straightforward. A common mistake to avoid is ignoring the differences between Memcached and Redis. It's also important not to use single-node clusters without replication, as this can lead to data loss. Lastly, make sure to set the TTL and configuration properly to ensure optimal performance. In summary, Understanding these metrics and features will help us effectively utilize caching systems. When you're considering a caching strategy, it's important to choose the right tool based on your needs. Memcached is a great option for simple caching because it's easy to use and read-heavy. On the other hand, if you need advanced data structures or persistence, Redis is the better choice. Additionally, think about deploying your caching solution across multiple availability zones. This helps ensure high availability, meaning your application remains accessible even if one zone experiences issues. For example, imagine you have a website that gets a lot of traffic. Using Redis could help you manage user sessions and store data efficiently, keeping your site running smoothly. In summary, both ElastiCache Redis and Memcached are powerful tools for caching, and your choice should depend on your specific use case and feature requirements.